night. Leave the evidence far behind. Say all right.
They're back. They're badder than ever. And you know what? They're actually quite polite. I've got DJ, I've got James. It's 6 a.m. All we're missing is Nikki, but you know what?
We're not missing Nikki.
No. I think
Nikki
that's
who?
2/3 are here. Yeah. I don't know. Nikki
Who's
who?
this chick you speak of?
Well, welcome back, boys. I guess, first of all, what has 6 a.m. been doing for these, I guess, last few years?
I'm going to tell you, it's 10 years. This next year is the 10-year anniversary of the Heroin Diaries soundtrack, our very first record, which is crazy because we're still kind of just now feeling like we're just starting out. You know, this is the first time we've actually been able to do extensive touring. So we feel like we're a brand new band. And we're in a very luxurious position because we also have 5 studio albums out. Well, our 5th is coming out, when is it, November?
November, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's
We
volume
didn't
2.
get a balloon or a cake or nothing yet. So.
Well, so you're just waiting on that, like the big bang, so to
No,
speak.
like I spent 10 years in 6 a.m. and I got this crappy shirt. Nothing like that. Nothing.
Don't you have some like tattoos, memorable tattoos?
Yeah, that's all we got. Yeah. That's all we get.
But I guess, you know, the music that you guys make, you had mentioned that you're so excited about this point of the band's career because really now you guys get to write the music and the songs that are really coming from the heart.
Well, you know, we always have. I mean, all the way back to the Heroin Diaries soundtrack, the 3 of us wrote all of that together. It was, and so we've always, in fact, that is what 6 a.m. has always meant to us. It was this one place in the music industry where the 3 of us could get together and create things with really no rules or no boundaries, because at the time when we formed the band, we weren't a band.
Right.
So we kind of used that fact that we weren't really a band as our creative freedom to be able to do whatever the heck we wanted to. And here we are, you know, we just finished our 5th studio album, and we've always maintained that kind of that attitude that, you know, we don't have to stick to any rules as 6 a.m. And I think that's what the fans have grown to love about our music, is that it does push boundaries, and it's very hard to stick us into one category.
And I guess, of course, Nikki, the relationship now, I mean, obviously he's got a lot more time to spend on 6 a.m. and, you know, things have changed. So has the relationship changed at all?
Not really. I mean, we've always, like James says, we were friends before all this happened. We still are friends. Now we're still friends, right?
Well,
Yeah, kind of.
no.
Except this Nikki girl you keep talking about. I have no idea who you're talking about.
Okay.
But anyway, no, we're brothers. I mean, we've been doing this a long time together. We are, you know, we have so much admiration and respect for each other as songwriters and you know, just as human beings. And it's been great. You know, it's been a great road. We've had a lot of fun, a lot of laughs, and touched a lot of hearts, which is really cool.
Well, it's really cool. And as you know, you look at both of you, the tattoos, the chains. There is, you know, this kind of veneer. Yeah, I know. I like your eyeliner. But you know what? And you go on stage and you have this persona. But when you come off stage, you're different, right, James and DJ?
We're mama's boys.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I mean, there is always a different energy that you bring to a live performance, but I think that's something that I love about 6 a.m. is that there isn't a great divide between who we are on stage and who we are off stage. I think that in previous bands that has been the case, but I think that's something that's special about 6 a.m. is that our 3 personalities really do carry over onto the stage. That's one of the comments that we get a lot is like, man, you guys look like you're having fun up there. And I'm telling you, it's not an act. We're up there laughing and just kind of, when we have those the few times where, you know, something technically goes wrong or something and you have to pay more attention to that, those are the ones that kind of sneak by you. But most of the time when we get off stage, it's like, man, we just had an hour together just hanging out, laughing, playing cool music. It doesn't feel like we're going up there and being characters, you know?
The cool thing about 6 a.m. and the audience that comes out to see 6 a.m. songs and the show is the connection between that. We don't rely heavily on like rockets and bombs and things like that. You know, a 6 a.m. concert is all about the music and the connection that we have with our fans, which is unlike anything I've ever felt being on stage before.
Well, that's interesting because I was wondering what the connection is like with audiences now. You know, compare them, say, 10 years ago, 15 years ago. We didn't have this huge Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, music being instantly there, iTunes. Is there still that same connection, do you find?
There's more of a connection. Honestly, because of social media, you do develop relationships and friendships with these fans. It's almost like you become pen pals or something. So what's different now as opposed to 10 years ago is now we can step up on stage and look out in the audience and go,
Yeah.
I know that person.
Yeah,
I've seen that person. That person just tweeted me yesterday or something. That's fantastic. You know, it just becomes so much more personal. And then when DJ and Nikki and I go into the studio and we start writing songs, we feel like we are writing songs inspired by those relationships, by those friendships that we've made, and that keeps you going. And it's like you can't wait to get back out on stage and back out on tour and see those friends again.
Yeah. So what is in the future for you guys?
Well, you know, the whole thing about where we're at right now opposed to, you know, even 2 years ago is it's 6 a.m. from here on out. I mean, we're going to be putting out a ton of music. That's why we put out a double album, kind of making up for lost time. And before, we were a very artistic band, so we never really wrote albums or songs with live performance in mind. So that's what you're going to kind of feel. The difference between the two new albums is we went in to make just really, you know, crowd thumping, heavy, you know, rock songs that are gonna, you know, we're gonna play for many years to come out there. So.
All right, so it sounds like 6 a.m. is really going to resonate in the near future. For Backstage, I'm Tracy Coca.
That was great. That was great. He was planning that the whole time.
What is he going to do? Grab the mic?
You're so scared of me.